It's the December before we have a new president in this country.
Wait a minute, there's going to be a new president?
There's going to be a new president next month. So what that means is it's pardon season. So some of your well-known criminals or lesser-known criminals, white-collar criminals, violent offenders, they all have a chance at getting pardoned by the president.
Yeah.
Well, let's give this a shot. So I'm going to give you guys an offender and an offense, and you guys can deliberate about whether or not you guys are going to give them an executive pardon.
All right, you run point on it.
Okay.
I'll let you have first take.
Depending on the criminal activity and the criminal, I might defer, but I won't poison the well.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. Well, first up is Devin Haney for his assault and battery at that California fairground this year. Do we pardon this man? We let him go?
Now, I guarantee you right off the jump, this is going to be what I would call a hung jury. Devin Haney, to me, can do no wrong. I will say this, if we're being serious, the report was N-bombs galore.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told. If Devin Haney were subjected to racial vulgarities, it's on site, and he gets a pardon. And if he is subjected to a fraudulent beating at the hands of a PED drug user racist, that too should be, I believed, waived from the record.
So, believe it or not, I also think he should be pardoned because it wasn't really assault. I think he lost that fight, much in the same way he lost the fight to Ryan Garcia. A close competitive fight to the Carney in that traveling wherever he was,
SoCal
Knott's Berry
Carnival.
Farm. Yeah. But yeah, no, I say let him free. He didn't hurt him or anyone else in his career except for the fans.
Yeah. To me, it looked more like launching at a defenseless receiver. Yeah. Receiver. Not quite assault and battery. Just kind of like a hit and run.
Yeah. Little slap and tickle. Yeah, no, pardon.
If the game continues to go like this, all right, go on. I'm
Pardon.
a little insulted already. All right.
Pardon. Okay, next.
Pardoned.
We have this man, Merab, for the charge of ravishment perpetrated on O'Malley at UFC 306 for the excessive kissing.
So here's the thing with this, right? I think you have to consider consensualism. So, Sean O'Malley's in an open relationship. He's adamant about that. He is very, he's gregarious is the term I would use.
Yeah.
He is confusing in some ways.
Yeah.
I think that he gave Merab, reason to believe
Mixed signals.
that it was open season. So I would just completely dismiss the charges.
So in hindsight, looking back at it, I don't know that he was kissing at all. It almost looked like a primate grooming, like endoparasites, like lice off like a friend. So if anything, he might have been doing him a favor. I say full pardon.
I have to say full pardon, just because I do believe there was some consensualism that occurred.
All right, so he gets a second chance. Good for him. All right.
Second chance.
All right, next. This man, Chandler Jones, the brother of John Jones. He had a little bit of trouble this year. What was it? It was on a temporary protection order violation. But the funniest part about this particular story was that when the cops had him in cuffs before they took him off to the asylum for a week or however long it was, he tried to call Tom Brady.
So
He said, "Hold on, guys, I got to call Tom Brady."
my favorite Chandler Jones arrest is when he
Smoked spice.
He smoked gas station weed, right? Stripped naked, and then I think it was the Foxborough police station. It was some police station just went and turned himself in.
Yeah.
He was like, I fucking smoked gas station
Yeah, like K2, whatever
weed,
it was. Yeah.
and I am fucking naked right now. So the fact, but you know what? He was on the Patriots at the time, and he was like, guys, I'm hallucinating. There are demons, within all your bodies, but I do know who to call. And that would be Tom Brady. I will say,
Tommy touchdowns, baby.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, Chandler Jones. So I know we're in 3-strike range, but I would say I would not pardon Chandler Jones, seeing as he has habitually shown up naked after smoking gas station marijuana.
Yeah.
He was naked during this police visit too.
No, he was not.
Well, he was in his underwear.
No, last time it was full Hogan. Yeah, but even the fact, maybe it's like voyeuristic.
So
on his
maybe
part, too.
he's growing now. Like he's adding
His
layers.
penis?
Yeah, he's growing his penis, you fucking moron.
Wow.
I'm going to go with no pardon.
No pardon.
No
Wow.
pardon.
No pardon.
No pardon.
Well, all right then.
I'm calling Tom Brady. I'm calling Tom Brady right now.
Brian Battle for
Oh, no.
crimes against peace. This is an international war crime against for trying to start a war with France.
So I'm gonna start right off the bat. Fuck France, dude.
Whoa.
USA.
I'm going to grant Brian Battle diplomatic immunity.
Yeah.
He's not the hero we need. He's the hero we deserve.
You know what I'm gonna come at France about is their reputation for food. Their food fucking sucks. You're like no one like everyone's like, oh, fucking French pastries. Oh, you make good bread. Suck my dick. France sucks.
Jesus,
Battle's the
dude.
man. Full pardon. If anything, he should get a fucking Congressional Medal of Honor, dude.
I will say,
Yeah,
any guy
he's a
that my
hero.
dad's like, I can't. That Battle guy. And I'm like, any guy my dad like feels like that guy. I'm like, I kind of like him. He's cool. So I'm gonna say, yeah, diplomatic immunity for Brian Battle. And if I'm going to war with any country, I feel very confident going to war with France.
In all seriousness,
They wear
though,
yellow
like,
vests and burn down their own cities,
I fully support
which
this
I don't
dude.
understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I literally don't. Like, you
Yeah.
guys know I don't understand geopolitics.
Yeah.
I know that there's guys in yellow vests that burn down their own cities. I don't know whose side they're on. I don't know what they're fighting for, but that can't be a good sign.
Full pardon.
I have two words: freedom fries.
Oh, yeah.
From this point forward, in all federal buildings, no longer serve French fries. It will now be referred to as
Brian
freedom.
Battle.
All right, so this
Freedom
is
fries.
this is kind of interesting. This man was pulled over this year. Eddie Lacy, the former Packers running back. So the interesting part of this story was he was pulled over for an extreme DUI, which I didn't know that was a charge. So if your blood alcohol is 0.2 or more, I don't know. It's
.2?
yeah,
Point
it's
two?
extreme DUI.
Point two is like bordering on a coma, isn't it? Because .08 is the legal limit. Is that right?
I mean, I don't know. Every state has its own
Sure,
legal
sure.
limit, but
0.2
0.2 seems.
I
That
will
seems
say
pretty
this.
high.
I will say I'm gonna get canceled, but that's like if you're capable of driving while getting what is it called?
Extreme
An
DUI.
extreme DUI? I feel like.
He did not damage any property or person.
So why do we busting this guy's balls for? I thought this was. Why would I don't understand. So he didn't crash his car. He's being arrested for not crashing his car.
Oh, well, he was
thought this
operating
was
very
America.
erratically. So.
Extreme DUI. I just imagine him eating like 3D Doritos and shit from the 90s.
Dude,
Like,
I literally was thinking it sounds like an
DUI.
MTV show with
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher being like,
Yeah.
extreme DUI. Who was the guy from the Raiders that went like 200 miles per hour and just crashed his car and just fucking obliterated that chick?
It's another feel-good story. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, because I'm like, that dude, he doesn't get a pardon. Homeboy, you can't be extreme DUI'd. You can't be extreme Dewey.
Yeah, no, I'm
No-
good.
no
on that
pardon,
one.
I'm sorry.
no
dude.
pardon
No.
for Eddie Lacy.
No, Eddie Lacy, sorry, bud.
Non-violent offender.
So,
I've given him a pardon.
oh dear.
Things are going to change when I'm president of the world. Okay, this man here, let's see. For the crime of attempted arson and public intoxication, we have one Nick Diaz.
If it went to trial, I'd go to due to reasons of insanity.
Yeah,
I would
so
say
there's
no
an
conviction.
industry term we call it sectioned, and sectioned means you're not being. It's like you know, like when you're drunk, they put you in.
Like the drunk tank.
Yeah, but it's called, what is it called? Protective custody, where it's not like
the
a really
PC.
arrest.
Okay, yeah.
Section is when it's like a medical incident. So I would say he's probably getting the
Like hypothermia because he was lighting fires to stay
I would
warm.
think more like Chief from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest
Gotcha.
type treatment,
Yep.
where he is not being pardoned, but his room got a lot comfier.
Yep.
If you're picking up what I'm laying down.
So-
everything looks good and white.
So so a frontal lobotomy, but no pardon.
Yeah, McReady, is that his name? Mac, is that who gets killed in
Yeah.
that? Oh fuck! Did I just ruin One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Shit, I'm sorry. Go read the book.
For DUI and gun possession in Franklin, Tennessee, one Jay Cutler this year.
Jay Cutler is a piece of shit. I'll say this. Jay Cutler's a piece of shit. So like when I shit on Fish fans who are still fucking incels that smell like patchouli and suck. If you shit on Jay Cutler, he is no apologist because everyone fucking hates Jay
no
Cutler.
one's gonna jump and be like, I'm a Jay Cutler.
Unless it's like Jay Cutler in a burner account. If Jay Cutler weren't arrested for firearms and alcohol possession, I would cede to have that evidence planted on him because he's a fucking hemorrhoid. That guy fucking sucks.
Legally owned firearm, but not supposed to be intoxicated while in possession of a firearm.
Well, in that case, that's bullshit. Yeah, I thought this was America. No, Jay Cutler can't be out there.
Just throw out all the amendments then.
Yosemite Sam and the shit out of people. Jay Cutler, yeah, I was going to say something crazy. But, so he's only allowed to use that gun for one thing. Hunting.
It's good, Matt.
So, no, Jay Cutler stinks. I hate him. Fuck him. Whatever the sentence is, triple it. And the nice fucking mugshot, you scumbag. You look like shit. Don't ever look at me, dude. You guys want to talk about how I look sickly? Compare me to fucking shithead Jay Cutler. I look like fucking Robert Downey Jr.
So the next one up, for the crimes of fraud, hate crimes, and public intoxication, Ryan Garcia.
Finally. Ryan Garcia is, how do I say this? If
once in a lifetime talent.
If he was a
generational
standardized
talent.
test, it would be all of the above. That guy, he's a racist. He has substance abuse issues. He's, but more than anything, he's
an everyman.
He's a cheat. He's an everyman in the sense that he literally went after every man in terms of racial diatribes. We should go back and just check the census and see what peoples Ryan Garcia did not go after with his horrific, slanderous Twitter or Twitch stream. Fuck Ryan Garcia. But instead of arresting him or not pardoning him, I say we deport him to Japan. Microaggression. My bad, folks. Deport him to Japan where he can fight tall guys that fought Pacquiao on Ryerson shows. Deported. You get him now, Japan. You want him, you got him.
I don't know.
So you can't joke around because he's racist.
Wrong.
Because he's racist, you can't joke about it. You can't joke about it, dude, because he's racist.
What about rehabilitation?
How about this? How about this?
Has he been rehabilitated?
Oh, so you're mentally ill, so you just get fucking crucified?
Dude, here's the thing.
The man needs help. And you know what he needs?
What?
He needs to fight Riyadh Seas in
God,
Saudi
shut the fuck
Arabia.
up. So
Let's
anyways,
see it. Woo!
I will say this. I'm sober now, literally right this second, but also in general. But I've given up drugs, alcohol, what have you. But I've never, it was never like, you know what I should do is drink beers and just go racist. Just crazy racist. I don't care about, no, you don't get punched in the head. You're like, oh my God, they hit the part that I say the N-word.
Yeah, honestly, like for him, it's possible. I mean,
Fuck Ryan Garcia. It's a racist piece of shit. Pardon.
Pardon and no pardon.
No pardon.
Outstanding. All right, last on the list, we have this unknown man, but there's a great headline. Man jailed after throwing a beer at bartender for changing Black Sabbath to Christmas music. Do you pardon this man?
So my entire childhood was centered around Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. When I first, and the way I got into metal, the way I always talk about it is that my dad had all these Parliament Funkadelic albums, and I would listen to them, you know, when it was like standing on the verge of getting it on. The name is Bootsy Baby, all that shit.
Tear the roof off the sucker.
That's right, baby. The Mothership Connection. So I find this record, which appears to have an African American man on the cover and holding like a shield and a sword. And I play it, and I told my dad, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And he's like, "That's Black Sabbath." And I was like, "I don't want to listen to anything but Black Sabbath for the next 10 years," and I did. So I will say, not only does this man get a pardon, I think he's gonna get a seat in the cabinet.
So hold on. So there's a few things. So there's Black Sabbath. So you got Sabbath up until like Never Say Die.
Are we going with Dio Sabbath?
Hold on. Then you got Dio, and even like Mob Rules is fucking great.
Mob Rules,
not Dehumanizer.
No. Mob Rules is fine.
Heaven and Hell.
Heaven and Hell's a banger.
Okay, but then you got like the Battle of Tear. You got the late Sabbath. So like if it was fucking dog shit, like only Tony Iommi left in the band, like even after Geezer Butler.
You think that's on the jukebox? That's why he's going deep cuts?
100%.
The bartender was just like a huge, Bill Ward fan. So he's like, no, change that shit now.
So yeah, so if that was the case, then fuck that dude. But yeah, if it was
Never Say Die is a tough album to listen to.
Really, really hard. Yeah,
horrible album.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, if it was volume 4 and before.
If it was anything but Ozzy, Black Sabbath,
No, Dio Sabbath is actually,
no,
dude.
firing squad for him.
It's heaven and hell. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, no, heaven
Sing
and hell.
us a
Fuck.
song, you're the singer.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's Ozzy or nothing. So yeah.
and while we're at it, I'm going to posthumously pardon Ronnie James Dio for crimes against height. He's very short and he's dead. Shout out to Dio.
All right, guys. Well, that was Beg Your Pardon, and
That is a wild game, dude.
we're gonna have to do that again.
If you don't trust all your farts, please like and subscribe to the Toe to Toe Fight Show.